Back in June, you wrote a lesser's risk policy for a booming retail occupant. Now it's February, and you learn that the tenant has moved out of the building. How does that impact that business owner's policy you wrote back in June? The business owner policy states that a building is vacant if it does not contain enough business personal property to conduct customary operations, or if less than 31% of the total building square footage is leased, rented, or occupied by the building owner to conduct customary operations. Be really mindful of the phrase customary operations. Here's what it's not. When you wrote this building back in June, it was a Big Lots. Today, you come to the building and find buckets and toolboxes and chairs, and no reasonable person would believe that a Big Lots is being run from this location today. Therefore, the building would be considered vacant. The business owner's policy provisions for vacancy are that if the building has been consecutively empty for 60 or more days, they will not pay for breakage of glass, sprinkler leakage, vandalism, theft, or even the attempt of theft. The number one claim we're seeing in commercial buildings today is the copper being taken from the building and HVAC unit, so keep that in mind. The vacancy provision is one of the very few times that coverage can be suspended or even eliminated in its entirety, and you don't know about it until after the claim. The damage could sit unnoticed for quite some time, causing your loss settlements to be much higher. Because commercially rented space often has tenants moving in and out, you need to be really careful to have a conversation with your client, and better yet in writing, of what their formal plan will be when there is a property damage. They have two options. They can assume the risk, meaning they realize that the claim could be denied if the carrier discovers the building has been vacant for 60 or more days, but they're willing to take that chance. The second option is to cancel the policy that you have currently on it and write it as a vacant policy. That would better meet their needs. Join me next month to see what commonly overlooked coverage I'm dishing out for your agency.